Sohail, why are you standing on that crate?
Because important things must be announced from high places.
Announced? Announced what?
Everything. Lunch, weather, mild disappointment. If it matters, it must echo.
Sohail, you're wobbling.
Nonsense. A strong voice never wobbles.
That's not true at all.
Pah! A voice must be loud, polished, booming like a storm over the sea. Otherwise, who would listen?
Or maybe people listen for other reasons.
Other reasons.
Yes. Sometimes a voice matters because of the heart behind it.
So stronger hearts need bigger chests.
That is not what I meant.
Right. Heart training, push-ups, very important.
Mirage Digital presents The Amazing Stories with Zaki the Hoopoe. Season 3, Episode 5, The Voice That Rose Over Madinah. Salam, my wonderful listeners. It's me, Zaki, and I'm so happy you're here with us today.
Hi, Uncle Zaki. Captain Sohail was standing on a box again.
It was a very important box. History will remember it.
Of course it will. Now, Nora, I have a question for you.
Ooh, I like questions.
Have you ever noticed how some moments in the day feel special? Like when everyone stops what they're doing and comes together?
Like dinner time, when Mama calls us and nobody is allowed to keep playing.
A tragic daily interruption.
Exactly like that. Today's story is about a city learning how to come together, not just once, but every single day.
Every day? That's a lot of together.
It is. And it's about how people know when it's time, and whose voice helps them remember.
Yes. A very large voice.
Theme of the day. Before we fly into today's story, there's something important we need to talk about.
Is it a big important or a little important?
A big important but friendly important. You see, Muslims don't just pray once in a while, they pray every day.
Every day? Like, even on busy days?
Especially on busy days, Muslims pray at special times during the day, morning, noon, afternoon, evening, and night.
5 times. That's more times than I polish my feathers.
And prayer isn't meant to be rushed or hidden. It's a moment to stop, remember Allah, and stand together.
But Uncle Zaki, if everyone is playing, working, cooking, or napping, how do they know when it's time to stop?
That's the question the people of Madinah had to answer.
Easy. You shout.
Not shout.
Sing.
Not sing.
Wave flags.
Still no. Today's story is about finding a way to remind hearts, not scare them. A way to invite people to prayer and bring a whole city together.
Like a reminder that feels kind?
Exactly like that. Chapter 1. A city that prays together. Medina was no longer a city of whispers. The Muslims were no longer hiding their faith in quiet corners or secret rooms. They prayed openly now, in homes, in courtyards, and most of all, together.
Together?
Yes, together. At the heart of the city stood a special place, Masjid al-Nabawi. A place where everyone was welcome. Children, elders, travelers, neighbors, rich or poor, known or forgotten, all stood side by side.
Side by side. No assigned seating.
No assigned seating.
A bold system.
The people of Medina prayed every day. Not just once, but at special times. Morning, noon, afternoon, evening, and night.
That's a lot of praying.
It is. And each prayer helped them stop, breathe, and remember what truly mattered. But Medina was a busy city. People worked, traded, played, cooked, and cared for one another.
So what if someone forgot?
That was the problem. Some people were far away. Some were busy. Some were tired. How would everyone know? It was time.
A bell.
No bell.
A drum.
No drum.
A very fast seagull with a list.
Absolutely not. The prophet thought carefully. This reminder needed to be gentle, clear, and human.
Human?
A reminder that didn't scare people. A reminder that invited them. And when the answer came, it surprised some people, because the reminder would not be an object. It would be a voice. Chapter 2. The Choice That Made People Whisper. The prophet gathered the people of Madinah. They stood together in the masjid, waiting to hear what the reminder would be.
Was everyone excited?
Some were curious, and some felt a little nervous. Then the prophet spoke. He explained that prayer would be called with words, beautiful words, spoken out loud.
So people could hear?
So hearts could hear. And then he chose the one who would call the people to prayer. He chose Bilal.
Bilal?
Yes, Bilal. You might remember him. We met Bilal before, when his faith was tested in very hard ways. Bilal had once been enslaved. He had been treated very unfairly and hurt for believing in Allah. But he never let go of the truth. Bilal was from Africa, not Arabia. And in those days, people often judged one another by where they came from.
A foolish habit.
A hard one to unlearn. Bilal also spoke a little differently. He had a speech impediment.
What's that?
It means some sounds were harder for him to say. And some people mocked him for it.
That's not nice.
No, it is not. Some people looked at one another. They did not speak loudly, but they wondered. They wondered why Bilal was chosen. They were still learning something important. That honor does not come from status, or skin, or sounding perfect. As Bilal walked toward a higher place near the masjid, the city grew very quiet. Some people whispered. Some people doubted.
Whispering during important moments makes my feathers itch.
Bilal did not stop. He did not argue. He did not look back. He trusted the one who chose him. And the moment everyone was waiting for was about to begin. Chapter 3. The Voice That Allah Lifted. Bilal stood above the people of Madinah. The city felt different in that moment. Feet slowed, hands stilled. Voices faded away.
Everyone stopped?
It was as if Madinah was waiting. Bilal took a breath. Not a rushed breath, a steady one. He was not thinking about the whispers. He was not thinking about the doubts. He was thinking about Allah. And then Bilal called,
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
He called the people to prayer. The words of the Adhan rose into the air. They moved across the streets of Madinah. They reached homes. They reached hearts.
Could everyone hear him?
Yes, some people stood very still. Some closed their eyes. Some felt their hearts grow calm. And something else happened. The whispers stopped. The doubts fell silent. People were no longer listening to how Bilal sounded. They were listening to what the call meant. They did not hear his past. They did not hear his differences. They heard a reminder from Allah.
So that's what mattered?
Yes, that was what mattered most. The prophet listened, and he smiled. He did not explain his choice. The moment spoke for itself.
A voice doesn't need polishing when it carries truth.
From that day on, the Adhan became part of Madinah. It was heard every day. It reminded people when to stop. It reminded them when to stand together. And Bilal's voice rose over the city, not because it was perfect, but because it was sincere, and Medina listened. Feathers of Wisdom. That moment stayed with the people of Medina, and it gives us something important to think about.
Uncle Zaki? Can I try?
Of course, Nora. This is your moment.
I was thinking, At first, people didn't think Bilal should be the one. Not because he didn't believe, but because he looked different and spoke different. But when he called people to prayer, nobody cared about that anymore.
That's right.
They listened with their hearts.
A dangerous habit. Hearts are terrible at following instructions.
Captain Sohail! They're actually really good at knowing what's fair.
That explains why mine keeps correcting me.
Bilal's story reminds us of something important.
That Allah doesn't pick people because they're fancy or loud.
I feel seen.
Allah picks people because they're brave and kind and honest.
Yes, Allah looks at the heart.
So if someone sounds different, or looks different, or comes from somewhere else, that doesn't make them smaller.
It never did.
It makes them part of the Ummah. I think the Adhan is like a reminder that everyone belongs.
That might be the most beautiful reminder of all. And so, my wonderful listeners, that voice became part of Madinah. A voice that reminded everyone when to stop, when to stand, and when to remember Allah. Not because it was loud, but because it was true.
I like that. A voice that helps people remember who they are.
Me too. And next time, we're going to listen to Madinah in a different way.
Different how?
Through the smallest voices of all. The children.
The children of Madinah?
Exactly. Because when a community is truly growing, even its children have something important to teach.
Turns out the future doesn't shout. It giggles.
This story was produced by Mirage Digital. Voices provided by Wayne Holland as Zaki and Curtis Fletcher as Captain Sohail. Episode written, directed, and edited by Syed Kashef and Atef Hussein. For more content by Mirage Digital, please visit our site at www.mirage.digital.
Content copyright and production copyright 2026 by Mirage Digital.